that's the two edges welded around. What I'm going to do is weld it down along here now. Not going to bother recording that because it's going to take me 20 minutes, half an hour to run down all of them. I'm not too worried about it warping. Well, it's 4mm, so I'm hoping it doesn't warp, but it'll be a good test piece anyway. All I've done here with these welds is as you can see they're just a normal straight weld there, because they're going to be ground off. So it's just a straight kind of fillet weld in that V that I made when I was assembling it. So I'm just going to grind up the edge here, grind down this way, and then round the whole lot off when I'm finished. You see the V there now, so I'm just going to fill that in with weld. It won't take long. See there, just I've done the middles. Alright, so I'm going to get that welded up, and then I've done the same with this. I've done the top on both sides. And I'll give that a whole weld around, and I might leave this because I'm thinking about angling these up a bit, just to get the flow a bit better out of the tank. I don't know yet though. I might just make a little V and maybe cut it there and then bend that up. I'll just see how that goes. It's all welded there now. Didn't take long. I'm surprised it hasn't warped. I thought it'd warp a bit. I've just welded that all in one go. I welded like there, the middle, and then that, and then I just went around and I started straight away and then done the middle gaps, and I just welded it all out in one go. Hasn't warped, but I have to cut the door, so I'd say we'll see what it's like when I cut the door. It might tweak a bit. I see this is 3mm. This is bowed in a bit, but when I cut the door here, I'm going to leave a little gap here, so I won't be going near that. But I was just looking at the storage on this smoker. I'll be selling these smokers, I'd say around €800 if anyone's interested. I can do them a bit smaller. I could do them a lot smaller actually, but I would say the door is going to open. Door is going to open around here. First rack will be here. I was looking at it, you can have 10 inches, 250mm in between each rack, and then you'd have another one, so you could actually put 4 racks in. I have one rack to about here, and the next rack in here, I'll have it starting here, just so you have a bit of room to reach back without pulling these out. But there'll be a way to pull these out anyway. I was just looking at the design of it. I'm just thinking, like, I have a 4-year-old daughter and stuff. This would be way safer than an offset or reverse flow smoker that has the burner box on the side here. I'm going to have legs coming out here with the table on it. That burner box is going to be in here in the middle, and I can actually put a railing around it so no one can get near it. Just the fire door may be open. I'm just thinking it'd be a lot safer just to use. Be another good thing about that design. And I'll be able to have drip trays each side and have everything run into the drip trays. Yeah, it's coming out actually be a good design. I'm fairly happy with it. It will be heavy though, that's the thing. But the thing about this design is, if I was making this for myself, I'd actually go, if I was putting it in my house and not using it, I'd make it 6mm. Because you see it's raining out there now. When that rain hits that, it's going to soak up a bit of the heat. And I had that 10mm one. It was snowing out. I was using it, and the temperature didn't change. Once you get them up to temperature, so it'll be interesting to see what this 4mm one now is like. Alright, I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to do is weld up the firebox, and I'll probably leave it there for the day then.
Never
This is where it's gonna, the heat is gonna go up into the cooking chamber here. It probably doesn't need it, but it's just to get the draw going. What I'm gonna do is, I didn't weld this. I'm gonna cut these here tomorrow. I'm gonna bring that up probably about 3 inches. That's it there. I'm gonna bring it up probably about 3 inches. Like that. And the other one that side. And then I'll bring it into the cooking chamber. It's just to get the, once the draw goes up, I don't want it to hit there and kind of roll back out the door, depending how big I have the door. I just want all the smoke to go straight up through it and not gather in any of the corners or anything. I think it'll look a bit nicer as well. My idea for the sides here is I'm going to bring a little railing out like this and up, so you can put timber here just to dry it out. So when you take a bit of timber out and throw it in, it ignites straight away and you won't have any smoke. That's my plan for that. So I'm just going to leave that there. Late enough this evening now, I have enough welding done, so let my welder cool down. Alright, I'll see this tomorrow. Unless I'm leaving that video there. Anyone who likes these videos, could you please just give it a thumbs up and maybe subscribe if you're not subscribed. I might be leaving that video there, I don't know yet. I might do 2 episodes on it. This knocked up here. I think I said in the last video that I was going to angle these up and hopefully give me a better flow starting off going into the cooking chamber. What I was going to do is use 6mm or 6-inch steel and add another 6 inches on here, so it'll be below the fire cooking chamber. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the cooking chamber here in the lift and lift it up to where I'll be using it for cooking. I'm going to put this under it because I might just put 3 inches because I've already 3 inches there extra than what I thought. So I'll put another 3 inches here. I'd say that'd probably be enough. I'm just going to mock it up here quick and see what it's going to look like. I actually really like the way that looks now. Good job I made that firebox that big. Definitely the next ones I'm doing, that cooking chamber is going to be smaller. This is I just done this in foot sections, 12 inches. I'm going to bring it down to 10 inches. Might draw that out there on the side and I'll show you how big it'll be. I can fit 4 racks in here easily. I can fit 2 racks with 10 inches in between each. So I'd definitely be able to fit 3 racks anyway. I'll be able to get this whole box out of, and that firebox out of 1 8x4 sheet as well. So I think that's what I'll do for, if this works okay and burns okay, I'm going to do a test one that I know a few people around that have offset smokers and stuff, and I'm actually going to give it to them. I think I know 2 people, and I might look on BBQ Life Ireland, and I might post this video on there. So if anyone uses offset smokers or reverse flow, just as hobbies or whatever, and want to give this a test, but obviously you'll have to see does it work first. If it doesn't work, obviously I won't be doing the next one. but I'll be able to drop it off to your house anywhere in Ireland. I go around the country, and just give an honest feedback and opinion. So if anyone's interested, just get in touch. I'll leave that there. I'm gonna just see how big it would be if I done it in 10 inches. Now if that mark comes up there, where's it there? That's how big it would be, 10 inches. I think it would be just under 2 foot. I think we're going to about there, 23 inches, 580 mil. That'd be your cooking surface flat. That'd make it a lot smaller, not as tall as well. Going to there. I think it'll make it a lot more user friendly. Anyone watching these who likes this video, do you mind subscribing to the channel if you want to keep watching this? And just give it a thumbs up. I'm going to leave that video there. So I'm going to come out tomorrow. I'm just going to weld that up, and I think probably cut out the doors and get legs on it. There's not much left there, just racking and then chimney.